The Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodimma, has assured residents that those involved in kidnapping for commercial purposes will soon have nowhere to hide within the state. The governor revealed that his administration is employing both kinetic and non-kinetic measures to apprehend and bring the perpetrators to justice. Addressing the congregation at the interdenominational or church service held at the Government House Chapel in Owerri to mark the 2025 Armed Forces Remembrance Day, Uzodimma expressed confidence that divine intervention would expose criminals hiding in the state's forests. He commended the sacrifices of the armed forces, emphasizing that the peace enjoyed today is due to the ultimate price paid by many soldiers to keep the nation united. Governor Uzodimma said Imo State is doing her best to support the armed forces to keep and maintain peace, noting that the ugly stories of yesterday about Imo State is now a thing of the past. He reiterated his invitation to those hiding in the bush to commit crime to come out and to have it at the back of their minds that the war is over. Quickly, Barrister Mankey, do you think this will actually come into place coming from the governor of Imo State trying to, ease the issue of kidnapping? And we're sure that kidnapping is not really the main thing of insecurity going on in the east right here, especially Imo State, where we've had cases of the IPOB and then the whole sit-at-home order, and all of that has been happening, destroying of properties, all of that, that has been put together. Do you think that this is something that will be put to stop from the Imo State governor?
Well, sincerely, I can't tell you lie about what I do not know.
Okay.
I'm here, I'm to learn as per what I don't know. Now, when the governor said that the war is over, I do not understand. I don't know the war he is referring to. As far as I know, I think the governor has a very huge question of credibility hanging over his personality, how he came into office. That was one critical issue that shook the foundation of the judiciary, wherein the Supreme Court bringing him into office was just like the issue of Tinubu. In fact, it got to a point that Imo State people were on protest for a very long period of time, trying to see if they could get back their mandate, because it was too bad. I think the present CJN was the person who read the lead judgment. And that is part of the problem that the judiciary has in this country, because what happened in Imo State was so sad. Now, if you look at it from this other angle, he's talking about it pains me when I see elected officers abandon their duty and pushing it to God. What is God's business in this issue of insecurity? That through divine intervention, that those who are in the bush are going to be exposed. What is he talking about? Whether by hook or by crook, is the chief executive. The ball stops on his table. So what is he talking about? We are in digital era. Wherein, check out, what I keep asking people is this. You say you are praying to the God of Israel. Check out Israel. Israel is defending itself or herself. Israel is defending herself on all fronts. They are investing in technology. In fact, we are in the time. That's why when I see I'm very sorry when I use such word, I say so-called security agents. In the light of current global realities, we were here when Pantami was deceiving Nigerians, talking about NIM. That with NIM, that anywhere you are, you can be tracked. So long you are using for, it is current and it is correct. That some time ago, that was my first time of having such experience, wherein I was confronted openly around 1 p.m. at one point, and my Samsung phone was taken from me. Right now, I understand that I can retrieve that phone so long there's a particular number, security number of that phone. I'm going to do a petition shortly from now, and I'm very hopeful because I've seen cases. That is the time we are in. So when people engage in kidnapping or criminal activities and they are using phone, and then you see a security agent telling you that by God's divine intervention that we're going to make headway, it shows that something is fundamentally wrong, neck upward.
So are you saying that, referring to the religious aspect, saying that God will come into the aspects of curbing insecurity?
He should leave God out
of it
and face his responsibility. Yes.
Okay.
He should face responsibility. You know, recently I was here with you, and I had my own objection to the largesse that were done out to those who are retiring. I told you that, to my mind, that is just a way to bribe these people not to do their work, because the Senate has come to the position that these security chiefs, that when they give them money, they divert the money. So what kind of system are we running? Let me just be very fair and square about it. What system are we running? It's all over that. This, if they tell you how much they are spending on security per month, you will not believe it. So what are they doing? You realize that it is a game that our political class are playing with. But let me say something to them. That, you see, the lives of Nigerians that they are playing game with, it is for a time. If somebody like Uzodimma, he is from the core east, he knows about the issue, part of the security issue in that area. Why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in prison? Why is he in DSS dungeon till now? What game are people playing? Why can't they come out and face the realities on the ground and say it as it is and tell the power that be? Or he's feeling that it is because he's responding to the power that brought him, that imposed him on the people against even due process? Or what is it? That's why it is always very difficult to check your background on how you came about. Do you understand? There are issues I cannot talk about. Because, let's say, I remember there was a time that one speaker of the House of Assembly, that was in Bayelsa, said, Yakamagbe, who faked result. And then he came up to, you know, fly at some certain political altitude. And he was brought down and forced out of office. Because they brought to fore all his fraud, academic fraud. And he was thrown out of office. We saw the same thing happen to Sanusi Buhari too. So for such people, there are certain things you cannot say. Because people will confront you secretly.
You're saying, in a sense, it's better you put into practice whatever you say and not just say and not do it.
No. He has to. And let me make it very clear to him. He should leave God out and face the reality on the ground, combat insecurity. Okay. The level at which we are now, nobody can deceive us about the power of tech. You should employ technology, and those who are involved, let them do their work.
Do the right thing.
It's as simple as that.